Well, I guess I got it. The old COVID. I was so sick yesterday. I couldn't stream. Couldn't even really take care of my son.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh,
all right, time for an early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come. They go play action here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw, Ramirez. On the left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
On first down, Crocker. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Jamal.
Off the play fake. Ramirez steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
What's going on?
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The trick play works. Excellent execution, 18 yards on that fake and a first down. Back to throw, Ramirez. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Nick Amaya's injured.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his left.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical?
On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 1. High throw, but he makes the catch.
Oh, he gets it.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Devontae Easley.
Get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of passes.
Starting to feel a bit better now, though.
Paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
He didn't do it.
Zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter. 7-0 ball game. Second and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So yellow flag.
Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Damn.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, they get that touchdown.
For a Brown score. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Now can this offense muster a late 2nd quarter drive to break our tie? Let's see. They'll have to be pretty efficient with their time here. Watch the clock. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw. Ramirez. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete.
And
they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive.
Touchdown, Nickemaya.
End zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that
second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Touchdown, Brian Perry.
Touchdown. A big play there.
Massive
In the
touchdown.
final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead. So the situation, it's third down in the third quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we
Go with the buck sweep.
They'll run on first down. Crocker.
Nick Crocker.
And he's
Touchdown.
in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for
fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down.
Touchdown, Jawon.
Touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
Zahari.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Out to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Nick Crocker.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 13 yards remaining on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Crocker, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, but
I am feeling a bit better, but my head was just like throbbing yesterday.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team
I was so
that just
sick
got
I didn't even
vanquished.
smoke any weed
They did score in the
yesterday.
second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati.
Ethan Jarvesi.
Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's week 4 of the NFL.
Well, the Bengals already got a point.
A pretty big early test for the defense.
You got to throw 300 plus yards.
To try and thwart this third down situation. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
First down.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals. Ball in the red zone here. Defense in a pretty tough situation. 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, Brandon, obviously no panic in them. They gave up the touchdown. You know, their defensive side did that. But he's already taken them back downfield. I love this field general that they've got. It's almost like he went to the defensive captain and said, don't worry about it. We've got you. Now they got 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Samson.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? These two teams all tied after one. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. Here's Ramirez on 1st and 10.
Touchdown.
In the end zone.
Juan Hurd.
Steelers. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Got outside of the tackle box, and sometimes that can be a recipe for disaster. But coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Now back to throw. And down he goes.
Tied is sacking with the
Right
sack.
around the 41-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that
Well,
totally
Parrish.
because all
This is
Brian Parrish has got it. Going all the way for a touchdown, baby.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 95 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Ramirez throwing on first down. Flushed out right.
Juan Hurd.
Throw deep right side.
Going right
That's
away.
caught inside the 20.
Big touchdown, baby.
In for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. With a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Man, we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be... Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he picked it up.
And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get
Did the 300-yard pass.
Back to throw. Ramirez.
Oh, we got
Can't
sacked.
get rid of it. He's taken down. He could not get away that time. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on 4th down, Bill trots the kicker in a big spot here. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Oh.
And
this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Bengals will get the football back. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time the turnover on the... The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Oh, they took the lead.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. On third down, Crocker. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Got his
Touchdown!
for a Steelers
Roger
touchdown.
Combs.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other.
The Bengals drive about to get going. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it
Otis
brings up
Brown.
Back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now a throw here to his running back. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll make it a second down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. He's back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
First down.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question.
Otis Brown.
Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Yes. He played some good D right there.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for the Steelers,
close game.
That early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.
Well, I guess there's some heavy rains in this game. The Baltimore Ravens.
Tonight, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. On third down, it's Palmer, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Now Ramirez on third down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Touchdown, Juwan.
Touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had...
A big early third down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. To throw on third down, Klein. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback.
On first down, Palmer. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for him from a week ago. A boatload of carries, 81 yards and a touchdown.
And while he may not verbalize it, in his mind, going up against this defense, one of the worst rush defenses in the league, he's thinking,
he'll be and taken down at the 21. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
Being Otis.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Otis.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. On third down, Klein.
Oh, intercepts it.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And now off to the races. Down
all
the
the way
right
to
side.
touchdown.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
Otis Brown.
Steeler touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as elite.
You need to get quicker, boy.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
To throw is Ramirez on first down. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And this one is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Ramirez. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Touchdown!
End zone.
Juwan Hurd.
Steelers. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there just before halftime.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Ramirez. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Touchdown, Juwan Hurd.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Juwan.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. On the move to his left. He wants it all for the end zone. Got his
touchdown.
man, caught for a Steelers touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right?
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big connection on that one. Back to throw. Ramirez. This is caught.
Touchdown, Nickemaya.
A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And this Steelers offense is running away with this one. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession.
Yes.
A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half. Ball in the red zone. Ramirez now looking to throw on second down. This is caught.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
Steelers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. So another score there, and often you talk about. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. He's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Theo Banks.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's
still 0-0 here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. To throw on third down, Posey. Pressure too much here. He's going down. And the defense coming through on third down. And it looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to go on offense for our first drive of the game. Here's Ramirez on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's.
Brian Parrish.
Got a man, it's caught.
Touchdown.
Inside the 10. Touchdown. A big play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's no.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Ramirez to throw on third down.
Oh.
He's got his man on the crossing
Touchdown,
route.
Brian Parrish.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. On third down, Posey. Eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the fumble at the 20.
Zahari Monroe.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Now Ramirez from the gun on third down. And caught
Touchdown.
in the end zone. Touchdown.
Brian Parrish.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk
Caught
about
it
them
with one
commanding
hand.
it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on.
Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. To throw is Ramirez. On third down, he's going to let it go.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They were still...
We did it.
It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football.
Beal.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And
fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got room. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 73 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half. Ball in the red zone. From the gun on third down, Ramirez.
Touchdown, Nickamaya.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers look like they're going to be moving to 6-0 as they extend that lead even further. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
Oh.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop it far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little
We win.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, they remain as hot as anyone. 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles.
I gotta go for a bowl of weed. I'll bring it back. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button and tune in. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl, and I'll be back right after I'm done smoking my bowl. I guess another relative of mine passed away. Aaron Carter. He's only 34 years old. Denver Broncos. Callum Langfield. Well, Denver Broncos are 5-1.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 8.
Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step
He scored 3 passing touchdowns.
First down in the red zone. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Langford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And this will be play number 10 on this pretty long opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there, and now 4th down. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up
they try to run
it. It doesn't work. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, still scoreless here in the first, but a 3rd down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. We're scoreless after 1. Ramirez now to throw on 3rd down. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Yellow flag.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Can't be doing that, fella. Sorry, but you can't be doing that, fella.
Nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Ramirez.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as
going all the way
at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
Out there getting his tight end.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Touchdown, Brian Perry.
End zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
And he's free
going all the way, Brian Perry.
It's a foot race.
Touchdown.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. 97 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. So simple math here in the first half. They've had just inside of a minute here remaining in the first half. So the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Here's Ramirez. Throwing on 1st down. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Launches deep.
1st down.
Ball, and this is caught. A big play there just before halftime. Pretty impressive play. Scrambled out of the pocket. Now, it took some guts to throw that ball because the defender was right there.
Tells you also that his offensive line understands who he is. You don't just get one block on a play. Be prepared for 2 or 3 in order to help keep the play alive and out loud for the completion downfield.
Ramirez on first down, escaping the pressure right.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And the gamble fails. It's incomplete. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin in the AFC North, up at Paul Brown Stadium.
Bengals.
Baltimore in town to take
Klein
on Cincinnati. And at the half, 14-3
looks like
is the
Hunter
score.
Klein's doing good.
The Ravens looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Next, we'll stay in the AFC South as we fly through Kentucky and on down to Nashville to check on the Tennessee Titans.
Green
Bay's
Bay's
trail
doing
the
good.
visiting Green Bay Packers as that one's gone big time. The Packers seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Bucks looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
We have a first down coming up in the red zone. In fact, it's a first and goal situation as this offense looks to get into the end zone from about 9 yards out.
Touchdown, Nickmeyer.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I thought that was a nice job.
Fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake.
Doesn't even try to catch it.
First down, Langford.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
To throw on second down, Langford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a row.
My family's got it from work.
Throw over the middle, taken in.
My baby might have it too, but we're doing the best that we can.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now with Turman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. And that'll be incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken
easily.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Pittsburgh, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Broncos,
yeah, we scored 3 passing touchdowns. New York Giants. Another game of passing it to Brian. Who's returning? Jarvis Joseph. Oh yeah. Sebastian Watson. He used to be on my team.
Today.
Oh, wrong Lori.
Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
Now Ramirez on 1st and 10. Steps away. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
If my calculations are correct here, and I think that they are, he's now over 55,000 career passing yards.
But you did get a fine education in the Midwest, my friend, so I know that happened, okay? I know those Butler Bulldogs very proud of what they sent out there, so I'm trusting your numbers. 55,000 yards?
Oh, he intercepts it.
It's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't he?
And now early on in this one, we get our first look at this offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, Ramirez. Flushed out right.
I can't pass it to him.
He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Watson.
Fat.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Steven Shivers.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. A shotgun snap for Watson. Dancing to his... Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Steven Shivers picks it up.
Costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become...
Coughed it up all right.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw is Ramirez on 3rd down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down converted. looking to throw. Ramirez. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. This defense backed up now as they're looking at a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 2nd and goal, Watson flush to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And boy, a good surge defensively.
I thought that was a touchdown.
On the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Oh, they got it.
Is right there. It's good, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Ramirez now throwing on 1st down. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Get it.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. A big play that time.
Another 1st down for
32 yards.
Brian Parrish.
So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Hey, Emily.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out.
Get it, Parrish.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
That's okay.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Happy to see you.
And mark him at the 5.
Thanks for coming by.
Stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what
Thanks,
they tell
Emily.
the defensive lineman is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get it.
Appreciate
And that's exactly
it.
what they did.
Spruce.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers,
His first NFL touchdown.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game.
Spruce, I think he's a rookie.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game.
And the
This defense in a little bit of a tight spot here. The ball is inside the red zone. 2nd down and 6. Here's Ramirez to throw on 2nd down.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch.
Do you have a favorite football team, Emily?
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
What's your favorite football team?
Sliding out of the pocket. Gonna throw right side here, complete.
Mine's the Pittsburgh Steelers, as you can see.
As they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, there's your
you're a boy.
in the NFL in terms of yardage.
I thought you were a girl. Sorry.
Well over 100 yards.
Raiders.
Taking notes, we should be, right? Because I'm going to go.
The girls can like sports too. That's cool.
Ramirez on 1st down, rolling to his left, and that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Thanks for subscribing, Emily.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Thanks for stopping by.
Ramirez. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the 10-year vet knocks it toward the goalpost, and that will make this now an 18-point ball game. This offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. Now Ramirez on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. To throw is Ramirez. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Touchdown, Brian Parrish. What a touchdown.
A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 here this game and 17 now on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Giants go on 4th quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Out to his left.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Touchdown.
What a touchdown.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for...
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Steelers, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Giants,
Detroit Red Wings won today. They shut out. Who did they shut out? I forget who they played today. Detroit. Yeah, when I was watching the game. Who did they play? Gotta look up who they played. Oh yeah, the Islanders. Detroit shut out the Islanders. Three nothing. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke another bong, fill up my vape juice. I'll be right back. Like and subscribe. I'm back. I'm getting there. Oh. Almost forgot there for a moment that we're playing the Chiefs. We got Sergio Hernandez.
tonight on EA Sports. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Still nothing here in quarter one, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. To throw on third down. Floyd over the middle, complete. That's Barnett. And boy, he is very close to a... They'll go with Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw.
Okay, they do count that as a tackle. Oh.
This is Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The numbers for Jones last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
Chiefs touchdown. Great effort there.
Damian Jones.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think...
A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10, ball at the 19. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Looking to throw. Floyd. Now they go screen. It's complete. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Floyd. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. After 7-0 on EA Sports. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Floyd. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get down.
They're actually winning.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. As we drop you into the action, it's 2nd down, 2nd and 5 inside the red zone. Ramirez now to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, Nickemeyer.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And that's does a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on
touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
We broke the 2-hour mark.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Here's Ramirez from the gun on 3rd down.
Touchdown.
Steelers touchdown.
Jawan.
A great effort there. His 11th touchdown.
And we take the lead.
And the Steelers have taken the lead. CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. Throwing on 1st down. Floyd looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flynn. The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw. Floyd. He'll buy some time right. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Floyd.
Oh, they get the touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. A great. Just inside of a minute here remaining in the 1st half, so the clock is becoming a factor. The offense has the football on their own side of the field. Ramirez throwing on 1st down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A leap and
1st down.
He got it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there just before
nice
halftime.
Catch.
Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All of that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got coverage.
Touchdown. Nick Amaya.
Great effort there. In the final seconds of the
coming
first
back.
half, and the Steelers are able to cut it. So a big 3rd down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the 3rd quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Ramirez. Throwing left side, it's complete.
Touchdown, Jawan Hurd.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is
a potential turning point in a 1-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their 2nd half lead? They'll run on 1st down. Keys, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Floyd. He finds his man. Complete. That's Barnett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Offensively. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Now Ramirez to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
Doesn't even try to catch it.
The gamble fails. It's incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
Devontae easily.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
To throw on 2nd down. Floyd, he finds his man, complete. It's Barnett. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Back to throw. Floyd. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their...
Nickemaya.
Complete.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Ties the game.
There. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead.
We all knew the situation. We're in the 4th quarter.
And we take the lead.
The margin for error for this defense is slim because a field goal would change the complexion of this game. Can they get the stop they need? That's complete to Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but that clock rolling. He finds his man complete. It's Lamb. Counting down to 30 seconds remaining. Off play action. Floyd. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
And keep on the pressure.
On third down, Floyd. He finds his man complete. It's Barnett. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain, and now you're looking at fourth down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Turn it over, yeah.
So this one
What
in
a
the
game.
win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
35 to
I tell you what,
34.
one thing that you and I featured as a storyline was that they were facing the NFL's #1 defense coming in, and they really took it right to them.
Yeah, they didn't blink, did they? And instead of just saying to themselves, let's make sure that we minimize our mistakes and try and play a conservative type game, they attacked right from the beginning. Said, we got to go after these guys. I think sometimes you take the #1 rated defense by surprise when you do that.
So for Pittsburgh, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign.
Yeah, they're rushing.
They will head home next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, it's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast.
Yes. Carlos Roberts. Carl Beasley.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, baby. What'd you bring to eat? Oh.
It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the LA Chargers.
Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first-and-goal situation.
Spruce. Travis Spruce.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to
touchdown, Spruce.
Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
But that's how you...
No, not right now.
This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this third down play? To throw is Ramirez from the gun on third down. This is complete to
Roger Holmes. Touchdown.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get.
A 3rd and 4 situation coming up inside the red zone as this defense looks to halt the drive right here. From the gun on third down, Ramirez. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw. Ramirez throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Back to throw. Ramirez.
Touchdown. Roderick Holmes.
Steelers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. touchdowns on their first. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when...
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Well, kind of interesting for sure. It worked out for them. They only had a yard to go. You know, when you do that fake punt, you're kind of starting back further than you need to when you only have 1 yard.
Yeah, and I guess they felt like that was a true full fake because most of the time with a yard to go, you leave your offense on the field, you run something from your playbook. But here, they gave the full impression they were going to punt it away and picked up the first down. They definitely...
Touchdown, Elliott.
For a Steelers touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down.
And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build.
So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Ramirez now on 3rd down. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
A high throw there as this is knocked away.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defense. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. Chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th.
Intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they finally put it into this return.
Monroe.
It's all the way down to the 37.
Well, I guess an interception.
4th quarter, it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down.
Oh, I should have had that.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
He went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defense.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. This to make it a 3-score game late.
Yeah,
and the
good.
10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will extend their lead even further. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. Here's Ramirez on first down.
Touchdown, Broderick Holmes.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Played right into his hands.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. On fourth down, Peterson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. They turn it over. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on third down.
Oh, he almost had it.
They take a shot at the end zone. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 65 yards rushing now on 23 carries so far.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down.
And
touchdown.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, add another loss to the pile as they drop to 2-8 now on the year. And they'll get a home date next week against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA.
Great, my game froze. I'll be back. Like and subscribe and hit that notification button and tune in for more. Marcus Madden TV. I just gotta restart my game. See, it's frozen. It always freezes when I do this. But I'll be back.